Oh, Vicky, can you imagine anybody thinking even for 5 minutes that Uncle Roger could have killed Mr. Malone?
Yeah. Yeah, we can, Carolyn. We can, in fact, imagine your Uncle Raj having killed someone. Even Bill Malloy. It is I, once again, Joel Sharpton, one half of the Articulate Coven, and we are watching Dark Shadows. This is my first time through the show. I know for most of you that are watching with me, this is something that you watched maybe as a kid or a long time ago, once upon a time. You got the DVDs and you've been watching them ahead of me. Whatever. We're up to episode 75 now, and let's check in on Collinsport. I do want to remind you, if you're watching these on YouTube, you can join the Coven at articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free and helps make these videos possible.
And now I can only hope for the day when the tension around me will no longer exist.
Oh, Matthew. Been a minute since we've seen him. Matthew and Roger.
You've never once stood on this crest and admired the beauties of nature.
Ocean and sky. They're always there, Mr. Collins.
But today's a very special day, Matthew. Today the earth is spinning with joy and goodwill. And I have never felt better in my life.
It's pretty good cold open, as long as you know that the reason he's never felt better in his life is because he's probably not going to get charged with murdering Bill Malloy. Also, I'll note that it seemed like a slightly different set for Widow's Hill that we got there than we've gotten previously. I like that. We don't have basically any other outdoor sets, really. I like that one.
Vicky, I couldn't argue with a fly on a day like this.
Well, you managed quite well a few hours ago.
Oh, well, that was in my last incarnation. Now I am Carolyn Stoddard, the meek but happy lamb. Come on in.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm talking about the coroner, that fine public servant who has just made a fine public pronouncement.
About Mr. Malloy?
Yes. All of us are glad for us too, Vicky. It's like a huge weight has been lifted from our shoulders. I'll bet my Uncle Roger's really relieved about it.
You haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, let's just acknowledge that for a second. Carolyn is this ecstatic, and her mood has been elevated and flipped so thoroughly, and she still hasn't even seen Roger, who is the one that actually benefits from this. Like, oh, Carolyn's bipolar nature is a problem for me in this series, genuinely.
Oh, Vicky, can you imagine anybody thinking even for 5 minutes that Uncle Roger could have killed Mr. Malone?
Yeah. Yeah, we can, Carolyn. We can, in fact, imagine your Uncle Raj having killed someone. Even Bill Malloy.
The coroner's verdict, it is final, isn't it?
Of course.
You believe it'll really satisfy Burke Devlin?
No. It won't.
I couldn't care less whether Devlin is satisfied or not.
Yay! There's one of our good transitions. There's one of our great transitions. I love it when they do this. Haven't had one in the last couple of episodes.
When the coroner studied the sheriff's reports, he undoubtedly looked for some evidence of foul play, but he obviously found none, and the case is closed.
So that's not really the way coroners are supposed to work. You know, coroner assesses the body and sees what happened to the body, and then gives his report based on that. The fact that the sheriff found so many characters so intrigued by Bill Malloy's death would not make that, like, the coroner would hand over his report and be like, here's the way that he died and here's the possible causes of how that could have happened, and then the sheriff would put that together with the thing. Anyway, it's convenient that we were all hinging this on the coroner's report. Best part of the set of Collinwood, I think, is those windows.
Well, maybe this is just the first of a long string of happy days.
You're right. From now on, it's champagne every night and caviar for breakfast. Songs and dances by Stoddard and Winters. Winters and Stoddard. The only trouble is, Vicky, it won't last.
See, here she goes. Here she goes into her gloomy spell again, y'all. She was happy for 30 seconds. Oh my God.
The walk down the beach should be just a thing for clearing the cobwebs out of your mind.
No, thanks. I really do want to wait for Uncle Roger.
Okay.
It's funny because he'd be down the beach if you just took the walk.
Why?
I just want to tell her how pleased I am about the news. The coroner's decision, I mean.
First of all, very strange that all these people are celebrating a coroner's decision about somebody's death, no matter the fact that one of them was worried about getting accused of it. But also, again, outside shots. Why the expansion in budget for all these outside shots?
Here you go, Mr. Devlin. Into the sea, under the waves, and never to be heard from again.
All right, there's a foursome. Where's our fifth actor? My guess is it'll be Elizabeth, but I don't know.
Joe, it's all over. No more pressures. Why does everyone talk about Burke Devlin? He's not going to do anything.
You just said he's not going to let it go. Oh, my God. Carolyn. It's like she's living at Cedar Point or something, man. Just roller coaster city.
Not even when the sheriff came to the house asking all those questions?
Well, I had nothing to be worried about, kitten. After all, Bill died at 11:15 that night, and the last time I saw him was about 10:15.
I just figured out what's going to happen here. Vicky's going down to Lookout Point, and she's going to find the pin.
The theft of an extremely valuable piece of property belonging to another man.
And to whom does this extremely valuable piece of property belong?
Burke Devlin.
Again, outside shots, man. I mean, I guess this arc. I mean, but that's the writers are deciding what they need, and so if we need all these outside shots, it's because they said that they had the budget for it. Just blows my mind knowing what we know about this show.
It was so valuable.
Well, I'll be more than happy to buy it now.
It was from South America.
I'll fly to Rio first thing in the morning and pick up that.
I wish you wouldn't joke about it. It really is my
For
responsibility.
goodness sake, kitten, it must be here in the house somewhere. It's bound to turn up sooner or later.
Oh, it's bound to turn up sooner or later. But it ain't in the house, Raj. It's down on the beach, near where the body of Bill Malloy was originally dumped into the ocean.
Since you went directly from the house to the meeting, you couldn't have lost it on the way, right?
Yes.
So you must have left it somewhere here in the house.
Yes, I suppose so.
Roger, just remember where he left it. And guess what Miss Winters has found? Called it. I mean, I think I called it as soon as they started talking about the missing pin, that was going to be what would reopen the murder investigation.
Carolyn, you keep looking around in here. I have to go right out.
But I'd like you to help me.
Just do as I say.
Collins.
I haven't got time, Matthew.
But it's Devlin. His car just come up the drive.
Well, that's our fifth actor for the episode.
Come, Carolyn. The end of our happy day.
We're not going to see him. They're only going to give us 4 this episode because they gave us 6 last. Ha! Look at that. Save that budget, baby. I don't think we've seen Widow's Hill as a credits sequence yet. Anyway, of course, this is a slightly different set than we've had before. Good episode, really good episode for as little actual movement to the plot as we had. I'm excited to see where this pin thing goes, and I absolutely do think now that Roger killed Bill Malloy. That dirty, dirty dog. That was episode 75. Thanks again to our patrons for making this all possible. If you are not a supporter yet, but you'd like to be, articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free. Most of the time we talk about Anne Rice. We're going to be live in New Orleans, actually, for Anne Rice's Celebration of Life, November 1st, that weekend, right around Halloween. We're going to do a live recording of the Articulate Coven show. We're going to do a vampire tour. We're going to go to Anne Rice's Celebration of Life. If you want to take part in that, the info is on our Patreon as well. And, of course, you can listen to our podcast weekly, articulatecoven.com, on YouTube, on Spotify, all the places. We'll be back soon with episode 76 of Dark Shadows. Until then, I'm Joel, one half of the Articulate Coven.